Hearty welcome to you on behalf of Dayan Sagar institutions.
Thank you, sir.
So I would like to give a small, my dear students, I would like to give a small profile of Manjula ma'am. So today we have with us a multifaceted personality, Ms. Manjula Prem. She is a holistic lifestyle coach, fitness enthusiast, blogger, marathons runner, and also a working professional. She is a motivational speaker and delivered several talks on healthy living, tracing back to our roots, using using the traditional lifestyle to overcome health issues. She is also a culinary practitioner and an environmentalist. She is also helping organic farmers for promoting their products to reach consumers directly. We are fortunate to have her with us during this pandemic situation. I want all our students and faculty to get benefited from her tips, particularly during this difficult pandemic situation. I had the pleasure of listening to her in her AOPA presentation. So I was very much fascinated and I felt that that benefit should be available to all our students. So thank you very much, madam. Thanks for joining us. And over to Manjula, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Murthy sir. It's my pleasure to be here today, especially to especially addressing the now generation, where the nutrition and the fitness they should be totally well aware of what it is, so that they take it forward to the generations to come. Thank you so much for your warm welcome and this opportunity to address the students. So should I start now or give it 5 more minutes for others to join in and then start?
We can start, ma'am.
Okay, I will let me present my screen.
And
Okay, a very warm welcome and good morning to everybody. I've just shared my screen. Please let me know if you're able to see it.
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Okay. Thank you so much for responding. I know this is an an online session. Unlike I get to see people and know how you are able to react to it or how you are understanding by your gestures and acknowledgement. So will be very helpful. Please let's make it as much as interactive as possible. Please stop, raise your hands, or just talk out when you have a question for me. So I understand that we'll do the session first. I'll give my talk and then we'll have a Q&A. But in between also, if you have any questions, please stop me and we can make it interactive. Okay, hello everyone. Once again, my name is Manjula. I'm a holistic transformation coach, a lifestyle coach. I would rather like to prefix that with traditional, because traditional lifestyle coach is what today's session is all about. It's about traditional learning. So the traditional methods are the proven methods towards healthy living. So that is what I totally believe in. Actually, today's topic can easily span over a half a day or one day. But given the crunch of time, at least this 1 hour session will give you a head start of what is the basics of healthy living and how simple it is and how you can implement it in your day-to-day life. So again, as I before I move forward, I'm not going to talk rocket science today. I'm sure there will be a lot of nods, within the crowd here to acknowledge what I'm saying, as if like it'll be more like a reminder of how you lived your childhood, or either what you've been doing, or you're listening from your parents or grandparents or your ancestors. It's more taking you back to the roots. So are you ready for it? Are you ready for the transformation? Okay, I assume that's the next, and I'll move forward. Okay, Stan, I just want to say, the condition of our health, where we are, thanks to our fast-paced lifestyle, that today there are more number of hospitals, more number of medical cares, discoveries in the treatment methods. But have you noticed there is a vertical, this has been a vertical growth in the last 15 years, right? That we have not seen this type of steep rise in the diseases or number of hospitals. Everything has been going in parallel. So this has not been the case, like say, before 10, 15 years. And especially this year, we've been totally offset by the corona as well. So at the same time, we are also seeing a steep rise in the fitness industry as well. Like the number of gyms and the yoga centers and the Zumbas and aerobics and the new methods of keeping you fit, that is also in the rise. But the caveat is there are increased number of diseases, there are increased number of patients, increased number of newer diseases also. We are running out of the hospital. I mean, the beds in the hospital today. The cure is less; it's slower or never. I would though we have the fitness industry is thriving, so is the hospital industry also. So can anybody tell me what does it trace back to? Why is it we are not able to, keep up with our health? Though there is so much awareness, so much knowledge everywhere, why is that we are still back on our health? One simple reason. Can anybody say that to me?
Is it lifestyle, ma'am?
Absolutely, bang on, sir, bang on. So I know it is nothing but the modern sedentary lifestyle, right? When you do the root cause analysis, most of us are caught in the rat race of aping the west, I would say, be it in the food habits or lifestyle. In the whole process we are getting blindsided with our own roots. We are deviating from it. We are trying to eat what the west is eating or the modern food. There is no wrong in eating that, but the problem is we are completely letting go of what we grew up eating as children or as adults, and are completely switching over. So the body gets confused. So that is where, and the added to it is our modern sedentary lifestyle, right? So all put together, what is the result that you're seeing? It is obesity, weight loss, hormonal imbalance, vitamin deficiency. So today, I get children as young as 3 years old with acidity. It just puts me off completely. So that is the damage that the sedentary lifestyle is causing to our health. Moving on to the next slide. So there is overflow of information. Despite of that, people are confused. What do I eat? How do I eat? What is the fitness lifestyle cure? Though there is so much information, there is no clarity. There is no one workable solution. So again, thanks to our technology, thanks to the social media, because it's like because of the overflow of information, everybody is confused. Everybody wants to do different things. Everybody wants to try out whatever they see in the social media. But and then I see people are tirelessly hopping from one diet program to another, one exercise to another, trying out something that is for example, if you have spoken to your friend, hey, I found this new diet, and it just makes me lose about 3 to 5 kgs in 3 months, and you suddenly want to hop onto it because you want to try. Without even understanding, is my body the same as my friends or my colleagues or whoever, my family members? Without understanding, but because of that quick result we are all wanting to, we just want to run up and chase those different exercise routines or crash diets or eating habits itself. So anybody here who has tried such things and failed? Okay, I assume not. If it is not, then really, really good. There's so much confusion, right, on the basic eating itself. So people ask me today basic questions like, what do I eat? Can I eat rice? Will having ghee including ghee in my food, will it increase my cholesterol? Or the divinely fruits, the king of all fruits, like right, like mango. If I eat mango, will I put on weight? So those are like some basic questions. People are confused about what to eat and what not to eat also. And the worst is, can I drink water? How much water do I drink? Should I drink water with food or after food or before food? Should there be a gap? This is like, this is, I would say, the brim of I mean, too much information overload and confusion. So tell me, how can somebody tell you how much water should you drink? Your body is the only one that can understand if you're thirsty or if you need to drink water. Nobody else can dictate that. It's a common sense, basic common sense that we are losing after. I think we are in that junction of our life where all of us want to feel good, right? We want to be healthy, we want to be fit, we want to look good, we want to have great bodies, good hair, good skin, especially students. I definitely know that we want to be in the right place, but at the same time look good also. Soaring energy levels, and this is across all age groups. Doesn't matter which age group, we all want to look good. But since we are caught so much on the right and wrong, and we are complicating everything, the result is also reflecting on our health. So I want to take you today to very simple, the approach on healthy living, because health is simplicity. If you just need to keep, if you keep your, health habits simple, it will simply take care of you. There is no, like I already called out, it's not rocket science. So simple approaches to healthy living. If you just follow that, your health will also be simply taken care of. So before I start off on what is this main, the four pillars of healthy living that I call, I want to go back to the previous slide, and just a little bit, I want to take you back to the, to your school days also. Let us start with metabolism. Can anybody tell me what is metabolism? You don't have to be too technical. Whatever your understanding is about metabolism. Anyone? Anyone wants to take a break? It's something you learned in school, right? Okay.
Food.
It is your
Time taken to digest the food.
exactly. Time taken to digest your food. Yeah, it all goes back there, right? At the rate at which your body burns the calories, it's something that remains the same forever. For example, we think that my metabolism varies, my metabolism has gone down, my metabolism is going up, but understand that metabolism is something that you are born with. It is the same throughout your life. It doesn't go up and down, but there are two categories to it that goes up and down. Again, that is called anabolism and catabolism. You know it very well. If I asked metabolism, you would have studied, right? Anabolism, catabolism in your school days. So what is anabolism? It's a process that builds your body cells. It's simple. In simple words, anabolism is the building phase. Catabolism is the breaking down phase, right? It's a phase of destruction of the cells, or aging. In simple terms, I would call the aging process. So, for the sports science, anabolism and catabolism is the process of building and breaking of cells, which every human being, I would say, will go through. So when I say building or breaking, it applies to everything in your body, be it your hair, your skin, your muscles, your neurons, your energy levels, your hormones, your overall body. Anabolism, I would say, dominates for the say first 25 years of your life. That's why you see, people at your age group. That is, I'm sure all of you are below 25. So the skin is always glowing. You have very healthy hair. Your energy levels are soaring. You want to be awake. You can be awake all through the night. Fall asleep at 2 o'clock. It's still absolutely fine for you to wake up in the morning, which is wrong. Though I'll come to it later. But I'm just saying, because of your anabolism quotient so high, it helps you. If you're brimming with energy, it helps you soar in everything that you do, especially with from your physical health. So this dominates for the first 25 years of your life. And that's when catabolism, I'm not going to go too technical, just this basic I want you to understand, because our health revolves around this. So don't think I'm taking you too much into the back to school and technical details here. So catabolism is something that takes over after your 25 years of life. That's why you see in the body, in the difference in your body as you age. Your skin starts showing that dull look, or it starts aging. Your hair starts falling. Your bone gets a little weaker. You see the differences how the body slows down. But I want to say, don't lose heart. So not that you once you come across 25, you're going to start aging and you're going to start letting go of all this. No, it's totally in your control. So if you can up the anabolism quotient even after your 25 years by following these four basic mantra, I would say principles of healthy living. As you see it here, healthy living is these four pillars and nothing else. That is eating right, exercise, sleeping well, and then stress. Handling your stress rightly. Just the four pillars of healthy living that I call. So this added to it is your gratitude and positivity. When all this go hand in hand, there is no way you can fall back on your health. So let me take this one by one for you. So eating right. I'm going to emphasize mostly about eating right, though this is the first pillar, because today, as I said, people are confused. We are confused about what to eat, the basic food that we eat. So like we know, food is energy, right? The very source of our living. Body is like a mirror. If you whatever you feed it right is what it gives back also. So if you're feeding healthy, fresh, locally grown, seasonal food produce, then the same reflects on your body, on your face, on your energy levels. If you're feeding junk, processed food, refined food, the same starts showing also. Your catabolism, which is supposed to start after 25 years, starts in 20 years itself. Okay, so food is like it's like the growth. Like the manure that is used to grow a plant. It helps not only just growth, it helps you to repair quickly and grow, and it energizes you to wake up and live life happily every single day. And above all, protection against diseases and infections. So with the corona wave, we have seen so much of immunity boosting foods, but it doesn't happen overnight. I'll tell you, it's not that you eat one fine day and then you become super healthy. No, it is a process. You need to invest in your eating every single day. And then, so food, what you eat is very important. So there are some few principles of eating. I would say, like, it's for an engine to function, right? We keep it fueled all the time. So as students, you might be waking up, but straightly going and having a cup of coffee, or you don't even want to have that and directly. So say for example, you're waking up at 5 o'clock, or 6 o'clock, or 7 o'clock, and then want to have your breakfast till at 10 o'clock, or even want to skip that. Then what happens when you do that? By afternoon or by say 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, you want to grab your hands on everything that's available in the kitchen, whatever you see. And when you're super hungry, your body, your mind is not thinking about idli or dosa or upma or what your mom has prepared or what you yourself want to prepare. Your mind wants to go and open that chips packet that is laying in front of you because it's easy access, right? The mind wants to think, let me just grab anything that is in front of me. So that packet of chips makes you feel good that moment, then it starts depleting your energy throughout the day as the day progresses. So it's very important to eat on time. Eat within the first 15 minutes when you wake up. Don't directly hop onto the coffee or tea. Don't fill yourself with caffeine. Have a glass of water. Helps you detoxify or helps you to flush out the toxins. And then have any fruit or just a very fistful of dry fruits. And then I always believe in eating small meals because big meals, eating full or overeating just makes you sluggish, want you to go sleep. Instead, keep it to small meals. That is, eat every 2 hours. So when I say 2 hours, not like you're tracking the time. Like it's your lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then short eats in between where you can just eat fruits. Your mid meal between lunch and breakfast, or your evening meal, or anything, any home snacks, or your fruit. So eat more when you're active. I know when you are most of you must be working, all of you, it's online classes, right? So when you're out in the college, you may have to hop classes, you may have to walk around your campus, you'll have sports class to do. So you're more active. That time naturally you feel more hungry also because you're moving all the time. When you move, it is okay. When you're keeping yourself active, it's okay to eat a little more. Listen to your stomach. But the days when you're at home, not doing much, you're just taking your classes, you have to listen to your body and eat little. So keep it when you're more active, eat more. When you're less active, eat only how much your stomach needs. Because overeating is the first thing that shows on your stomach. Your belly, your stomach paunch starts growing. And then I would say eat the last meal of the day at least 2 to 3 hours before you sleep. Very, very, very important. That is going by the sun cycle. I will emphasize it while we go on to the next as we go on through the slides as well. So sticking to your roots on what you eat, how you eat is very, very, very important. And few more to add to that, eat what's in season and local food. So, you might be more, you will not probably understand how much of a small shepekai, a guava, a local guava that is grown, right, which we just get for 5 rupees one or 3 rupees, 5 rupees two. We, the load, what do you say, the powerhouse of nutrient that a guava has, kiwi can fail in front of it. It's locally grown, but most of us, we want to ditch the guava, and if there is a kiwi or an imported fruit available right next to it, we want to go grab it. So remember, imported fruits, imported vegetables, food produce comes with loads of preservatives because it's not grown here. It's grown somewhere, thousands of kilometers away from you, and it's getting imported all the way here. And as it is coming and reaching you, that particular apple grown in Australia or America, or the kiwi that is grown in Australia, probably it has been harvested 1 month back and it's coming to you. By the time it gets imported, it goes to the local vendors, from wholesalers to local vendors, and then to your plate. And it's not that even after you buy, you're eating it immediately. By the time you eat, it's like probably 3 weeks to 1 month. And imagine that is nothing but a dead apple, a dead kiwi. Instead, so there's no point. For your mind, you feel, yes, I'm eating an apple today. Apple a day, dog keeps the doctor away. All that is good in theory, but practically, it's doing nothing to your body because the preservatives that is gone through, the processing that the fruit has gone through, is only making it look good outside, but inside it's all dead. If you really want to eat an apple, if you happen to visit Jammu Kashmir, apple is something that you eat fresh, which is plucked right in there. Each bite, you will see the juice flowing in your hand, flowing through your hands. But the apple that you get, I know it's you'll have to find where the juice is, because, like I said, it's been harvested about a month back or 3 weeks back. So, if eating such foods, imported fruits or vegetables, is doing nothing to your body. Always go for the local fruits, like what is grown in season and locally. So, my grandfather used to say, we should always eat fruits and vegetables or fruit produce that is grown in 100 kilometers radius of wherever you live. So eat your yelaki banana, your guava, say sibehannu, or the sapota, or the locals, very, very local fruits. And now is the season of all the wood apple. Not sure if you even know it or if you've seen it in your childhood. So you have to find out what is that in season, what is a winter crop, what is that will taste better now. So if you see, for example, with globalization, we have like vegetables and fruits available throughout the year. All kind of vegetables, all kind of fruits, mangoes you get in winter also. But let me tell you, the same mango, the way it tastes in summer will not taste the same in winter, because of the environment, the climatic condition it needs to grow is different. The fruit has a specific, it needs specific climatic conditions for it to really, really grow well. And that's how it assimilates better in the body also. So though everything is available, eat what is in season and local only. The best way to understand what is in season is your grandmother or your mother, or what you ate in your childhood. Because I would say your grandparents are one complete university of nutrition. You don't have to go to a nutrition school. It's all modern science there. So whatever they taught you to eat and grow up in your childhood, that is all you need. That is why I'm saying remain loyal to your genes. If you've grown up eating rice, eat rice. If you've grown up eating jolad roti or ragi mudde, that is what you should be eating, because the body understands only that. It doesn't understand pizzas and burgers and donuts and the pastas and the pizza. I'm not saying don't eat them. Keep that rare, but keep your traditional food as your daily routine, be it your rice or your ragi or your jola or these kind of foods. Okay, and eat food that is prepared fresh. Fresh meals are the ones will keep you also fresh. So it's become a habit now with refrigeration. At least slowly people here are also following what they do in the West. They cook for 2 3 days and take it and reheat. It's the same the apple story, right? It's dead. The food is dead. You're just reheating and eating it again and again and again. Only your mind knows that you're eating anna saru or anna and sambar or rice and sambar, but there is nothing in it, because the nutrients that remains intact in a food that you eat is only within 4 hours of cooking. So I'm not saying every be in the kitchen all the time, but at least make two fresh meals per day. Whatever you make for at least breakfast and lunch. For dinner you can keep it light. So at least cook two fresh meals in a day so that you're able to eat fresh. Help your parents in the kitchen or do it yourself. I'll tell you, cooking is a skill that every person, every human being should possess. This is, I would say, it's a life skill. Invest your time in that. You don't have to be a master chef. Just some basic meal that you can fix for your own self. And when I say basic meal, it's not like the 2 minutes Maggi. I will say at least some rice and dal or rice sambar that you can make for yourself. And then go by the nature. There is a time for everything, right? Like you want to eat sweets, eat in the day, and not packet sweets. Eat sweets that your mom is making at home, or you can make at home. Say no to caffeine. Say no to sweets post sunset, because they're all loaded with calories. When I'm saying no to caffeine post sunset is, the human body functions best when we go with the flow of the nature. That is, when we wake up with the sunrise, when we sleep or slow down the body post sunset and hit the bed early, our body optimize, and it is the best optimization. Like you can function the best, you feel very energized, refreshed. If you What happens when you drink caffeine post sunset is, your body is not sleeping, your mind is still active, because caffeine is not allowing you to go to the bed. So that is the reason after sunset, including what you eat, lunch can be the biggest meal of your day. Dinner has to be lighter, because if you eat heavy, then you are not able to sleep. It's always bothering you, right? It's bothering you. It's keeping you uncomfortable on your bed. So if you eat light, by the time you sleep, it will digest and you're able to sleep well. So going by the sun cycle, that is going by the nature, is very, very, very important. Any questions? Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So you're able to follow me well. Am I clearly audible? You want me to slow down?
No, ma'am, you are audible.
Yes, clearly audible.
Madam, can I intervene?
Yes.
Uh, Madam, you can give some special tips for our students to overcome the sedentary life that they are facing during this COVID situation.
Absolutely, sir. We are getting there. We are getting there soon after we learn about eating right. Yeah. And then what brings down your engine, right? Like I said, starving. Don't give too much. I know you have classes, back-to-back classes. You have with this online and this corona and everything. It's getting too hectic. But make sure to grab a fruit, or like I said, when you're too hungry, you want to just first go and get a dose of sugar. It could be in the form of candy or chocolate or a packaged food. But like I said, it is just going to keep you good, feeling good only at that time, because your serotonin goes up, you feel happy. I've eaten something that I like, I feel good. but it depletes your energy as you go down. So when you have classes, the best thing to keep it lighter is have a fruit or have some vegetables or some homemade snacks like your chakli, nippat, anything that is homemade. Winter is a season to eat oily food because our body needs more oil to keep up from the dry skin, to keep yourself warm, the lubrication. So homemade, any homemade snacks is also absolutely fine. And laddus are made something in winter. So ask your parents to make. You can make yourself. This can be your short eats during your class or after your class or when you're studying or when you're having and don't give that a complete gap and then end up in a situation where you just want to go grab anything that you have. Keep yourself fueled always. So your energy levels are also fine. You're able to focus on what you're doing. The simple art of living. I want to just finish it before we go on to the next topic. It's not about what you should eliminate. You can eat everything that you've grown up as you're eating, and as you've grown up eating. But how much you eat, what is the right portion to eat, is what only your body can tell. For example, so many people ask me, can you just define? Can I eat two chapatis or one chapati or one bowl of rice? Or can I eat one just two idlis? I cannot define that. It's same like the water, common sense. Your stomach size is that of your palm only. So which means you need only so much food. So you listen to your body. When you sit, it's very important. With the invention of dining table, we have forgotten to sit down and eat. Sitting down cross-legged, even when you're doing your some work, your college work or any activity, the best would be, I would say, sit down and do. Because if you don't practice sitting down and always sitting in the sofa or the chair, or that is enough to cause enough damage on your knees, on bone strength as you age. Nowadays, you must have seen around in your family or outside, people as they age, they find it so difficult to even climb the stairs, walk up and down, or sit down, and they cannot sit down, first of all. They cannot even sit cross-legged. So don't go to that stage. So any opportunity to sit down, if you're chatting with your families, watching TV, just sitting and having a good time, relaxed time, let it always be down. In our house, for example, we don't have a dining table. It's like the small one where it's a small table where we sit down and eat. So at least when you're eating, make sure you're sitting down and eating. So what happens when you sit cross-legged and eat? The food that you eat assimilates better, the digestion is better, and you will eat how much your stomach wants only. Give that 15 minutes completely to your food. At that time, don't use your TV or your phone or your gadgets, because your five senses should come alive when you eat. And such food, when you eat, you can go back and these are simple, I would say, tips, right? For healthy living, because when you're eating your food with all your senses alive, it digests better, it assimilates better, it absorbs better, which means the nutrients also is absorbed better. So nowadays, as young as people as young as 15 years, 10 years, 20 years, there is loads of vitamin deficiencies, right? Especially staying home indoors, not able to see the sunlight or not going out much. And with that, added to that, if you are even eating in a hurry with your TV on, with your phone on, talking to your friends, chatting with your friends, then whatever you eat, that also will not be absorbed. The nutrients will not be absorbed, because eating in stress means eating nothing. So give that 15 minutes just for the food. You can sit and chat with your family while you're eating. Enjoy the meal with complete gratitude, and then with bringing your senses alive. Enjoy every morsel. Eat slow, chew well, and only when you give that focus, while eating, you will understand when you are full. Otherwise, you keep on eating. Have you seen? Just go and try it out today. Switch off your phones, switch off all the gadgets, keep it away, and see how much you're able to. The same person, maybe you're somebody eating three chapati or two chapati, you will automatically, the portion will come down. You will be eating one chapati, or within 1.5 chapati, you should be feeling full, because your focus is on what you're eating. You're chewing every bite very well. So you will know when you're full, which means you will not overeat. When you don't overeat, I know students especially are so worried about weight and all that with the sedentary life, right? So you will not overeat at all when you are eating mindful, when you're chewing every morsel well. Okay, so like I said, food when cooked at home is cooked with a lot of love, especially the one that your mom or your dad or your grandparents are making. That you will not get it when you eat outside. I know, the many people, especially students who come to me and say, the food that tastes a lot better outside than compared to what is made at home. I don't say you should not eat outside. Keep that as a rarity. I have a 6-year-old son, and he knows that when if you give him cake anytime or any junk food any time of the month, he will not. He'll say no to it. And believe me, he's just 6 years old, and he'll tell me I have a once a month junk food day, and he will eat only at that time. So you restrict yourself. Which day is that you want to eat? You want to okay, you want to enjoy your pizza or you want to enjoy a burger or whatever the junk food is, right? Keep it to once a week instead of having it of fried rice or the Chinese or whatever. Other days, keep it to home cooked food. So, with this sedentary lifestyle, if you're also eating outside food all the time, at age of 20, you'll already be looking like you're 30 years old because the food that comes from outside is so much loaded with preservatives. I know any food today is just one call away, Swiggy or whatever, right? You order in and you, but that is not what is going to make your health. The food that is cooked at home, simple food, is what is going to make your good health. Okay, so why do I say you're your family's own nutritionist? Because when you understand what is the right thing to eat in the right time, you will pass it on. Now, maybe you can go back and educate your parents because, see, parents today are very confused, right? Because they had grown up eating a particular type of food and everything. Now, as children, we have told them, no, I don't like this, I don't like what you're cooking, give me something different. And they are trying to balance it out. In the process, they have forgotten what they should really be cooking at home because for example, the children is asking pasta and pizza, but they want to make rice and sambar or dal or idli, and they don't know. In the process, they have just let go of some traditional stuff. So you will come to the nutritionist of your family, get them back on track, learn from them, because when food is taken as medicine, you will never get to a stage in your life where you will have to eat medicine as your food. And believe me, today many people are doing that. We have seen the world do that, right? With the COVID, how it has impacted our health. People are popping pills after pills after pills. So let's not get to that stage. Treat food with divinity, with gratitude. Eat how much you want only, and it will keep you super healthy. It will give you that energy to focus on your studies or focus on your artwork or whatever you want to do. So that is about eating, right? I'm moving on now quickly to the second pillar, that is exercise. So how many of you here exercise or do any kind of physical activity? Nobody?
Well, I do it for about an hour every day. I tell my students as well to do that, but I don't think many follow.
Awesome, sir. Awesome. 1 hour a day is like, what more do you
Yes.
think? Yes.
Six,
Yes.
6 to 7 is my time every day after reaching back from college. 6 to 7, one must exercise.
Awesome. See, you have a role model right there within you, right? Imagine sir is finishing college and comes back and still making time to go and exercise. 6 to 7, you can just see just sitting in front of your TV or just going and lying down. No, the discipline is when he wakes up, he gets up and goes and yes, today 6 to 10 is my walk time. No compromise on that. So that everyday routine of exercise is very, very, very important, especially to keep your immunity, to keep you fit and fine. So I want to focus a lot on exercise because this is where that will keep us out of a sedentary lifestyle also. So I would say exercise should be a mix of stretching, flexibility, strength train, cardio. So if you're just, as students, I don't even want to tell walking to you. Walking is for old age. When you hit 80, 90, even now people at 80 and 90 are running marathons. So walking should not be at all your part of your regular exercise regime. But walking should be in like your daily physical activity where you keep yourself active throughout the day. When I say walk, the walking, you walk to the store, you walk to the market, you walk up the stairs, you walk around your campus or your building or apartment, or if you have to go fetch anything, ditch your two-wheeler, ditch your car, walk, use your leg strength to do travel. Walk as find simple opportunities to walk. That is where walking should come, but not like that. I okay today I did. I know even kids like in 10th, 12th standard in my apartment with this corona, they started walking. Said like, Auntie, we finished 30 minutes of walk. Why are you walking? You don't need to walk. Go run. Go jog. Go play a sport. That is what you are meant for. Okay, so exercise, choose what you like. It can be anything: strength training, cardio, running, yogasana. It should be a mix of everything, but do it regularly. You don't need like 2 hours, 3 hours per day, or 1 hour per day. You just need 150 minutes of exercise per week, which is like 30 minutes in a day, more than enough. Focused, without any distraction. Because we nowadays I see many people are out on the road with cycles, right? But cycling is do it that 30 minutes. Don't give it to anybody else. It's yours completely. So you're able to focus. If you have people around you, you're walking, you're talking to them, you're chatting with them, or you're seeing your phone, nothing should be there in that 30 minutes. That 30 minutes is you and your exercise. That kind of exercise when you do, that is what will reflect on your body. And that is more than enough. 30 minutes is more than enough. And that, believe me, that doubles for your meditation also. You don't have to sit separately and do pranayama, meditation, and all that. But when you do something, what is meditation? When your body and mind comes together at a focus on any activity that you do. So exercise can also become that. Invest in a good trainer. Now it is difficult, but at least online, do yoga, enroll for online classes. Because as students, right, all the time you're just now, especially the phone or the computer, you're always looking down like this. Your spine goes for a toss. Your head goes because all the weight is on your head because you're bending down or looking at the monitor. Yogasana will help you to keep your spine straight and erect, and it will help you to keep your spine healthy as you age also. Because nowadays, again, at a very young age, I see people having back pain, neck pain. That's because they're sitting all the time. And sitting and on the phone or your computer. If you're not wonderful, you're a role model. Hats off to you. But if you are, you should change it. You know, every 30 minutes that you sit, make sure you're standing and stretching. So, sir, I think we started about 40 minutes back, right? So, which means, like I said, every 30 minutes that you sit, I want you to stand up and stretch. So, can we all stand up for 1 minute and just do a full body stretch like this and walk around in your house? It will not take more than a minute. I cannot see you, but I know all your videos are off, but I trust you. Please get up and just one straight stretch like this. This is called Padahastasana, right? Just stretch your hand up and then bend down. Did you do that? Yes, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you walk around in the house?
Yes, ma'am.
1 minute. This is more than enough.
Yes, ma'am.
Good, very good. That is more than enough, right? We don't need. When I say keep yourself active or keep yourself physically fit, apart from the 30 minutes of exercise, keeping physically active throughout the day like this is very important. I know you can get engrossed in your classes, your online classes. You can get carried away and sit hours together, But keep reminders. Every 30 minutes, just get up. What 1 minute it takes, that's all. Just to do a full hand stretch like this, or just walk around inside your house, 2 3 minutes. If you're not able to walk, also stand in that place. It's vice versa also, right? If you are same thing, if you're standing, especially for professors and lecturers, right, who are standing all the time, it can have a big bearing on the legs. So every 30 minutes that you stand up, please take 1 minute to sit up. It's both the ways. So you're sitting, get up and just walk around or stretch or just stand in the same place. Or if you're standing, do the same thing as you're sitting now. Okay. So this is keeping yourself physically active throughout the day is important because okay, I did my 30 minutes of jogging today, 30 minutes of running today, enough. I'm physically fit. No, doesn't work. You have to keep yourself physically fit, physically active throughout the day. There is a time to rest. There is a time for everything, right? We learned it in our school. So take a nap if you want in the afternoon for 20 minutes, or like I said, hit the bed early, raise early. When there is time to rest, rest. But all other times, keep yourself physically very active. Believe me, students, this keeping yourself physically active is the only one that is going to take you a long way in keeping you fit. Otherwise, this sedentary lifestyle, right? Like I said, the first thing that shows is on your belly, your paunch. You already, so many people say, I know I've got the COVID body already. I put on 4 kgs, 5 kgs. It's no pride in saying that. There is no take pride in saying I've got COVID body. Work out, go and knock off the extra kilos. I want to emphasize that don't be obsessed with your weight, but don't carry those extra kilos on you that it is very difficult for you to carry your own self. Do for simple activities like bending down or walking up the stairs. You're walking two floors and then you're feeling very tired. No. So you should be able to do your own work independently and with more energy. Okay, so keeping yourself physically fit is very, very, very important. Physically active throughout the day also. Then steady and progressive. See, these are very simple techniques, right? For example, when I wanted to do my marathon when my son was like 2 years old, I was not in a position even to walk. So but in my heart, I really wanted to go run that marathon just for me to feel good. So I was not in a position to even like walk for 30 minutes at a stretch, and I used to feel breathless. So taking slow, steady steps makes it possible. So invest the time every day, 30 minutes. If you're not able to, not on day one itself, you'll be able to jog or run. Slowly walk, then jog, walk, jog, run, walk, jog. First start with walk, then walk, jog, run, 1 minute each. Then eventually you will be able to walk, run that 30 minutes at a stretch. So that's progressive and steady is what will keep you there always. And posture. Posture is extremely important. Again, with your classes, online classes, or even when you have college, right? When you go, don't slouch, don't droop your shoulders like this, right? Let not your shoulders ever come off. You should always stand tall, spread your shoulders, allow your lungs to work the way it is meant to be. Because if you keep your shoulders drooped while studying or while taking the online classes, it will become a habit. Then it will become like eventually, even when you're walking, standing, sitting in your day-to-day life, also you'll be like this. Never do that. Be very conscious of your posture. That is a big thing for your neck pain and your back pain and your lower back pain. So always keep your posture straight, and this will affect very badly as you progress. The catabolism stage that when you get right. So ensure you are while sitting. It's very easy, right? When you're resting, it's okay. You're resting in the day. You want to just relax on the couch or relax down. That is fine. But all other times, make sure your shoulders are expanded. Your head is tall and straight. You're sitting also straight and walking straight, or whatever you're doing. You're keep an eye on a posture. Again, this will not correct. This will not happen overnight. It is not that as soon as you do, as soon as you do today, you'll rectify your posture. Actually, in fact, you'll start feeling, oh God, how many times should I sit straight? I'm getting pain. I know my shoulders are paining because I'm sitting straight. No, you'll slowly get there. Don't put pressure, but just expand yourself and sit in a straight posture. Okay, and then whatever you do, again, there are like principles of eating. There are principles for your exercise or your physical activity also. Walking in the sunset or playing in the sun. Walking in the sunshine, or playing any sport is enough for you to get your vitamin D. Your with staying at home, your classes, taking all your classes home, or studying most of the time you're home, especially with this winter also, right? that's when your vitamin D goes down. Vitamin D is so important for your overall functioning of the body, especially your bone strength, your energy. Vitamin D is the one that helps absorb the calcium in the body. So no matter how much curd you eat, or how much ghee you eat, or how much all the good fat that you eat, the cold pressed oils you eat, it doesn't it will not get absorbed until you have vitamin D in the body. And the only source for vitamin D is our the what do you say, the god that we can see, the sun god. So go get it, and go get your every day at least 20 to 30 minutes. It is very important to keep yourself very healthy and fit. And then having water throughout the day is very important, especially during exercise is more important, so you don't get dehydrated. Planning is the key. Don't tell me that you don't have time to exercise. All of us are busy and everybody have the same 24 hours. It's all about prioritization. I know I have too many classes today, I have assignments, I have project work to do. All that will be there, all that will always be there. But that 30 minutes that you take is for you. If you fail to take that 30 minutes for yourself, everything else will slow down because you don't have that energy. Then later you're chasing to take care of your health. But if you just give that 30 minutes to exercise or to eat right later in the day, that will automatically, your body will automatically take care. And keep yourself, find small ways to keep yourself active. If there is somebody is ringing the doorbell, go and open the door yourself. Go pick up the newspaper. If something is fallen down, bend down and pick it up. Go for a small walk after dinner, wherever. If you today you're not able to go out, it's fine. Walk inside the house. You don't need a lavish gym or a full-fledged gym or all the strength training machines to keep yourself fit. You can do everything at home. And like I said, move every 30 minutes. That is very, very, very important. And it's never too late, never too late or too early to start or stop exercise. I mean, to start exercising. Age is not a matter. Like I said, I know people who can do 101 Surya Namaskara even at the age of 75 and 80. So age is not a matter. If you have not done anything so far, it's still fine. But you need to start doing now. You need to get up and start moving. I always say, pursuing a sport, anybody, be it a man or a male or female, it's very important. That sportsman attitude. One is that it gives you, it teaches you life lessons. Second is it keeps you active all your life. So go find out what is that your favorite sport you played in your childhood, and what is that you lost, or what is that you stopped doing. It could be cricket, it could be badminton, it could be swimming, could be coco, could be football, anything. Go and play. Right now, if there is no opportunity, do a little bit of what you can in the limited resources that you have. But pursue a sport. Be a sportsman all through your life. That when you become a sportsman, right, there is no way you can keep your life sedentary. Because you will always keep active, keep yourself active. Because a sports person is meant to be that. So one is the sports, and second thing I'll say is pursue an art. Pursuing an art is equally important as that of your sports. Like if a sport builds your physical body, art builds your mental body. We will talk about the mental health as we go. So pursue any art form. So when you do this, your mind is so regenerated because your heart is doing something that you love. When you come back, you can give back more to your studies also. The focus on your studies will be much more. What you spend 2 hours, you can get done in 1 hour itself because you're able to focus. Your inner self is so happy. We'll talk about it soon. Sleep. I know, in the student life, sleep is the one that gets hit a lot, right? And especially today, thanks to our beautiful technology, the smartphone, which is enough to ruin our sleep. So, what time do you go to bed? Anybody who goes to bed, keeps to bed at 10 o'clock at least?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock?
Yeah.
Good, sir.
10 o'clock, 10:30, 11, like that.
Okay. 10:30, 11 is still okay. I'm still happy to hear that. But make sure you're not, going to bed more later than that. The best is 10 o'clock is the best time, and 6 hours of sleep. No, sorry, 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Whatever you want to do in that last 10 to from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock or from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock, you can do that in much more efficiency in the early morning hours from 4 to 6. So always practice that, hit the bed early, rise early. Sleep, I tell you, is the most underestimated effort. People say, okay, anything, everything is, because once you go on your gadgets, you lose track of your time. Then you are involved, you just watch one video, there's something else streaming, go on, and then 5 minutes ends up in like 1 hour, right? So be very mindful of your phone before you hit the bed. The best time would be at least 1 hour before hitting the bed. Stay away from gadgets. That is, stay away from your phone. Switch it off. Put it on airplane mode. Whatever. Give that message to your friends or your family or whoever. There is not world is not going to end if your phone is switched off throughout the night. If there is an emergency, they will reach out to you in some other way. Or just keep the phone on, but switch your internet off, and you stay away from your TV. You specify. I know it's not as easy as saying, but if you inculcate such beautiful habits, you are set for life. You will be a role model in your class, okay, of somebody who's so fit. So sleep is the only process that your body goes through the recovery phase, and the rest that it gives and recovers is during the sleep. So if you do not sleep well, you cannot perform well. So you must have heard your parents say, right? Hit the bed early. Tomorrow you have your exams. You'll be able to focus. If you are not slept well, you will even forget what you have studied. So sleep is very, very, very important, not only for keeping yourself fresh, for because body needs to repair, recover every single day, and that happens only in your sleep. Okay, now I have too much to study, too much assignments, too much project work, I'll sleep in the weekend, doesn't work. Body is an investment of the health that you make every single day, be it eating, sleeping, exercising. It has to happen every single day. Nowadays, people go for detox. Okay, I went to this Ayurveda center, the therapy where for 15 days I stayed, I'm totally detoxed, and I come back, I'm back to the routine. It doesn't work like that. So what you for 15 days you're not eating and you come back and then you're again back to the normal. Again you're loading yourself back with junk. No, body needs to detoxify, to needs to cleanse every single day. Okay, so sleep is the give that rest that the body requires every single day. Keep yourself away from gadgets, phone 1 hour before you sleep, and at least 1 hour after you wake up. You can say your good morning message to your friends after 1 hour also. Nowadays, the more than at least before you want to say good morning to your mom and dad or to anybody at home, the first thing you want to say is good morning to the in the social media, right? That can wait. That is all. That is not going to take care of your health. You have to take care of your health. So tomorrow, if you're not sending a good morning message, nobody is going to come back and ask, "Oh, why did you not send? Are you okay? Not okay?" No, it's you who needs to take care. Or it's not that they're going to come and sit with you and spend time to take care. So 1 hour before hitting the bed and 1 hour after waking up, stay away from phone. That is the secret to good sleep. And not just phone, any gadgets for that matter. Stress. I know we're all stressed. I can hear stress from a fifth standard student also today. And there's so much to study, so much to write, so much to read. I feel so much tension is the word they use. No. So stress is something as equally as important as eating right, exercise we saw, sleep we saw, and so is the stress. So pranayama and the deep breathing need not be done for like 30 minutes in a day or 1 hour in a day. Just 5 minutes is more than enough. With corona all around and with the sedentary lifestyle, keeping your lungs functioning well is the key. And just 5 minutes in the morning when you wake up, along with your yogasana, your Surya Namaskara. I want to reiterate here, Surya Namaskara, if you do just 6 sets every day, That is all is enough to take care of your spine. You will never complain of back pain or neck pain or lower back pain ever. And that too, since you are spending more time in front of your laptop or your computer or mobile, that is very much required. So when you do your Surya Namaskara, spend that 5 minutes for your pranayama also. And just not that you've done your pranayama in the morning and then you will just, then I forget about it. No, you keep breathing is something we are doing every single second, but every 1 hour, just close your eyes and deep breathe. This will help you relax also. This will help you de-stress and focus on your classes better. So every 1 hour, at least breathe for 4 or 5 times. It will hardly take 1 minute or less than 1 minute. Okay. So understand what is your stress pointer. Is it a particular subject or spending too much time on something, some project work that you don't like? See how you can do it better. So those are the times when pranayama helps a lot. Such times you just deep breathe, close your eyes and deep breathe for 1 minute and come back. You'll be able to do your job much better. Learn something new. This is your age. But I don't want to go back on my words. Age is not a factor, but start something. Start something new. I mean to say, learn something new. You've seen these, all these musicians and artists and all. They always remain young in their face because even at the age of 70, 80, 60, they're always learning. Learning keeps you unique. I know you're learning a lot. This is your age to study, but along with that, learn something that you're passionate about also. Stay positive. Like I said, play a sport. Take time just for you. When I say take time, is not to go and sleep. Do something physically, mentally that keeps you happy. Okay, and be grateful for every single thing, right? Gratitude is something, fortunately or unfortunately, I would say, the newer generations are losing out on. When we used to be grateful for every small thing. Today we have a toy to play, a sport to play, or gratitude is like brimming because that gratitude will show in the involvement of that particular activity, right? But now we are so ungrateful or we have forgotten. Okay, 10 plus 1 is 11. I have one more thing. So what is great about it? But being grateful attracts the more. Like when you are grateful, you get more things to be more grateful about. Be grateful for the session. Your sir has organized this. Today you're learning something new. Learning something. This 1 hour it can transform you also. Be grateful for every single thing in your life. Today's, we're all at the juncture, right? We want to live by the day. Life has become a little uncertain now. So be grateful for every single day, everything that you have. And you will see stress and all becomes like stress is nothing. You can just deal it or something that you don't even want to deal with. Okay, then, so that is about the stress. Like I said, the best way to deal with stress is to be positive and to be grateful. And I just want to wind up with some lifestyle changes. This, this is something that should be part of your day-to-day life. Anything that you are, the best way I would say is anything that your ancestors have not used, your grandparents have not used, or your parents have not used, you can take that as something that you
Excuse me.
should not use. Be it
Excuse me.
junk food. Question?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you. Uh, how long I may take for present?
I'm almost done, sir.
And no,
Just
you can.
last slide.
You
I'm
can.
on the last slide.
Yeah.
Is that fine?
It's fine.
Okay. So yeah, okay. So say no to plastic. I'll quickly wind up. Say no to microwave, excessive caffeine. We've spoken about it. Use utensils because see no aluminium, zinc, and all that when it is used for cooking. All the minerals and vitamins comes from the right utensils that you cook. Right. Spend time in understanding the source of the food produce that you get. And these are simple lifestyle changes that will keep you back to the roots. So I would say this is not like the globalization, modern lifestyle is what it is, but That doesn't mean that you forget your roots. Eat what you have grown up eating. I'm just summarizing. Eat what you have grown up eating. Eat what your ancestors have given you, or your grandparents have given you to eat, or what they have eaten, because your genes understands it better. If it's modern food, keep it as a rarity. Don't have to make it a daily habit of eating. Keep yourself physically very, very, very fit, very active. Apart from the 30 minutes of a focused exercise, give yourself to run about physically, do anything that can keep you physically active. Then the fourth one, sleep is very important. Hit the bed early, rise early. Whatever you can do in the midnight can be done in the early hours also, and much more effectively. The fourth one, stress. Learn something new, something always that you're passionate about. Learn a sport. Keep yourself physically active, because sport, like I said, sportsman is, you cannot fall back on activeness, right? Then the stress, and along with that, be grateful for every single thing that you have, and fill yourself with positivity. So that is where I'm taking you back to your roots and back to your health. We can now open to questions. I'm not sure how I'm doing on the time. Please let me know.
Madam, one small question.
Yes, sir.
Uh, During your presentation, you
Uh-huh.
were indicating that within 15 minutes of our getting up,
Uh-huh.
we have to take some food.
Yes. Yes.
Can you please clarify this one?
So when I say 15 minutes of waking up, take something to the food is, I'm not talking about the main food. Glass of water and um, a fruit or a handful of dry fruits. It's a small meal. That is, you're breaking your fast because you've been sleeping all through the day, all through the night. So as soon as you wake up, you're breaking your fast. You fasted, right? The entire night. So you need to kickstart your engine. So you eat a small meal. So a glass of water and one fruit. Avoid citrus fruits. Any other local fruit is fine. Or a handful of dry fruits. You can choose any of them. Does it answer your question?
Thank you, ma'am. I think if our
Um,
students are not having any questions, we can plan to wind up.
okay.
Any questions? Thank you, madam. We had a very wonderful presentation from you. You have given a lot of tips to our students during this COVID situation. Thank you very much. On behalf of Dayan Sagar Institution and on my own behalf, I thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much, madam. We will also plan to have one full day session from you in future. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, sir. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Anytime I will be, please let me know if you want to do a full day session. Thanks a lot for this opportunity. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed giving this talk. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Take care. Bye.
You also enjoyed it, ma'am.
Thank you.